y'all. That's hella bright, but whatever. We're gonna work with it right now. I washed my hair. It's a little low. Okay. Boom. Yeah, washed the hair and shea buttered, cocoa buttered it out. So now we are. So I want you to at least be able to see the cards when I bring them out. All right, so this is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sag, as I was meditating on you and when you came out, you're definitely coming upon the end of a cycle. Um, there may have been a tower that you are currently experiencing or you are about to experience. You feel it coming. And Spirit really wants you to know not to be afraid of this, this ending, this tower that's coming, this surprise. Um, because, all surprises aren't bad. Some of them are real gifts, they're real presents um, that we receive. And especially right before your, well, actually, we are in your season right now, in your Sagittarius season. So, you're going to be receiving gifts, anyways, because it's your birthday season. But it's going to be a gift that no person can give you. It's something that the the universe is giving you, divine is giving you, God is giving you, and you will know it. It'll feel like almost like a miracle, and how it happens, how it all transpires. Um, it's going to be a major, major ending to a cycle in your life, a relationship in your life, a circumstance in your life is ending so that you can begin something new and experience something new. It's going to rock your world. It's going to really change your perspective on a lot of things. And it's going to require you to be brave and be courageous as you push forward. You may have had to deal with standing up for other people or standing up for yourself, having to fight against gossip or people trying to slander your name or mess up your reputation, or just speaking ill will upon you and just not really seeing you in a positive light and not speaking up for you. So you're going to, be faced with certain situations that are going to happen that, are going to require you to be brave and to stand up and to speak up in those situations. There's a lot of heavy blues and throat chakra energy, which is calling for you to remember your voice and to speak up when it's time to speak up. And to remember who you are and how you are. You are an honest person, and you're blunt, you're frank, you're straight to the point, and it's needed in this situation that you are in currently. I'm getting a lot of text messages right now. So, especially if you're dealing with a relationship type of situation, God is really telling you right now to be faithful, to have faith in humanity, have faith in people and their capacity to be kind, to be giving, to be generous, to be loving, to be caring. Have faith that there are people like that out there, and that, those type of people are speaking up for you and standing up for you even when you're not present, and even when you don't know, and they're not going to tell you because they handled it. So have faith that there are those type of people out there, and that your good deeds aren't going unnoticed. If you've been doing a lot of good things and just walking the path, the righteous path, doing the best you can and being the best person that you can possibly be, and always learning and growing and trying to improve upon self and develop yourself spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. If you're doing the work, people are noticing, and the good things that you do, like I said, are not going unnoticed. And people are talking about that, so it's not all bad things. You're not only having, negative things said about you. There's positive things being said about you, and God really wants you to remember to be optimistic, because that's who you are. You are optimistic. You always think about the positive, you know, even when there's a whole bunch of negative going on. You are a positive energy and a positive force within a lot of people's lives, and that's important. Also, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius came through. So it's heavy partnership energy, heavy compromise, being diplomatic in how you approach certain situations, certain conversations, certain contracts or agreements that are coming through. And like I said, partnerships and how you show up as a friend, you know, to other people, as well as how other people show up as a friend to you. This also could do with, of course, love. You know, it could be a romantic partnership that you're dealing with, but it also could deal with siblings or um, your first cousin, friends, you know, type of energy coming through as well. And like I said in the title, your ancestors definitely stepped up and stepped in when it comes to this situation. You might not even know it. You might find out later on how they did it and how they helped you to avoid a disaster. Like when I said a tower is coming, and it's not always bad, it's because they stepped in and they made sure that you weren't going to get hurt in the midst of all this that's going on, the stuff that you can't see. So you're going to see it, it's going to be revealed to you, but you're oblivious to it right now, and you're being shielded from it right now because you really need to be focusing in on something in particular. Some of y'all had to deal with a particular baby mama type of situation, or a false pregnancy came through, like somebody was lying about being pregnant or being pregnant by you, or you know, or maybe you had a false positive in your test. So some of y'all might be happy as hell about that. And a lot of y'all are just getting vindicated for something that you said, something that you did. And, you know, people misconstrued it, messed it up, or lied, all right, you know, just straight up lied about it, about something that you did or said. And so you are going to receive vindication on that. You know, it's not going to go unpunished. And some of y'all literally got saved from death, um, from a situation that's supposed to take you out straight up. Information is being revealed that's going to help you move forward no matter what into this new beginning that you're going to have, Sagittarius, that's coming upon you, no matter what it is. And also, your ancestors are coming through to make sure that you separate from the people, places, and things that you need to separate from. Certain addictions and certain habits that you have that really aren't positive, that really aren't helping you in your future endeavors, and something that you're trying to do, like you're trying to start a project or you're trying to start something, and certain habits that you have is really messing you up. So you have to stop that. And your ancestors are really coming through to help you separate and to stop certain things that are stopping you or withholding you from your greatness, from achieving something, because you were chosen, you were selected for something, and you know it deep down in your heart. You know it. It's giving me like the Harry Potter type of energy, where it had that hat that talked. No, I forgot what it's called. It was a talking hat, and it basically sorted out the students to like which house they were going to go to. And when it got to Harry, you know, he knew which house he wanted to go to, and he was like hoping for that house. But the hat was like, you know, I see your thoughts, I can see all through that, and really you should be over there with Slytherin. That's where you really should be. And Harry's like, oh, please don't put me over there. Like, you know, I want to be with the light. You know, I want to be with more positive energy, or whatever, you know, where he felt comfortable. And so, you know, the hat, you know, relented, let him have that. But it's giving me that type of energy with you, because it's like you have a good ass heart. Like deep down inside, you have a good ass heart. But you know, you know that you can get down and dirty. If if the time calls for it, you can get down and dirty, Sagittarius. So it's almost like the hat is letting you know, like, when it's time to get dirty, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it for a righteous reason, because you are the one. You're the one who's brave enough to do it. You're calculated enough to do it. You're strategic enough to do it. You were put in a certain type of position so that you could do it. You could do what others just simply cannot do. Um, so, anyways, with this particular situation, this tower, what is this tower coming in for Sagittarius. What are they avoiding, and what is the Tower coming in for Sagittarius? Hmm. You got the Six of Swords, but it's reversed. So it's something that you were either moving away from, or something was moving away from you. Like I said before, there was a separation that was happening. The King of Pentacles. So it may be from a parent, a father figure, or someone who holds authority or holds the purse. Like they hold authority over money in some type of way, or holds something to your stability in some type of way. And there may have been a pause or a delay in being able to move away from this particular energy or this particular person or situation. Queen of Pentacles. So it may have been a couple in this situation. You might be the Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands fell out and the Ten of Wands fell out. So this could very well be a relationship, either a family relationship, a romantic relationship, or something with a job in which it caused a lot of stress and a lot of burnout, like your energy was getting depleted a lot. And also it took you away from your dreams, your actual things that you are inspired to do and that you're passionate about. And it kind of just like you were realizing that you were putting too much energy into this situation, this person, this job, or whatever it was. You're putting too much energy into it and you weren't receiving anything back in return. So you may have but there was a delay in you being able to move away from it, or maybe there was something mental happening where you couldn't let go of it for some type of reason. Five of Wands just fell out with the Six of Wands fell out. So yeah, there could have been some arguments, disagreements, a lot of fights happening. This could have been a very tumultuous type of relationship where it was just like you were getting recognized or seen for all the wrong things. Like everything was a fight. Everything that you did was a problem, or someone had to find a problem within it. Somehow it was messing up your stability in some type of way. You felt like you had to keep a lot of things to yourself, a lot of information to yourself, a lot of feelings to yourself in order not to rock the boat or to create tension that you already knew it was already there. Something happened where it was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to go off and just crash out. Um, what else with this situation? It doesn't sound like it's a very happy situation. It sounds like it's a lot of fighting going on. Wheel of Fortune, that's your card. So something changed. Something changed and it was fortunate. Very fortunate for you. It was almost like a change in trajectory, a change in where you were headed, where you were going, or where the relationship was going, or something emotional. Maybe on the outside you're showing something like, oh, it's all good, but on the inside you're calculating, you're making a plan, you're deciding, okay, this is how I'm going to get out of this situation, this is how I'm going to separate myself from this person or this situation, or something like that. Like you're not showing your hand, you're not showing that, no, you've got other plans and you're not going to stick around for this situation. But there was a pause, you had to stop, you had to stop for a second. Like there's a pause in the plan or something. Give me something for this Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to stop you from leaving. Somebody's trying to stop you from having independence. You know what I'm saying? Like someone's trying to stop you from just moving on. Is it the lack of money That's crazy. You got the Eight of Cups reversed as well. Yeah, someone is really, or you, or maybe something is stopping. What's stopping Sagittarius from moving away from this situation? It's up to you. It's Two of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. So it's probably a work situation or it's a family situation. You're tied to it. So it's like you can't fully just walk away from it because there's still ties to the situation that you just can't walk away. Like I said, it might be a family, or maybe it's a lack of money and having to work it out for a while until you can get enough funds to move away or something like that. Give me one more. A work situation, trying to decide between two different opportunities or two different options. One more to explain what's stopping you, Sagittarius? The Magician. The Magician and the Fool. Yourself. You're the only thing that's stopping you. There could be some other people. Okay, so Mercury, it deals with the magician, because the magician is the, the card for Mercury, right? So it's Virgo, Gemini. So Mercury is retrograde right now, so it could be okay. You got to wait until after the Mercury stations direct and that energy dissipates. So it may be just simply spirit just simply telling you, just hold on just for a little bit longer. There's a certain other things that have to get worked out before you can make that move. In the meantime, what should Sagittarius be doing? Working on your craft. Oh shit. You got the Page of Wands upright, and then you got the Eight of Cups. So still be planning for that move away. Still be planning for that, that separation to happen. It's going to happen. Be preparing yourself, but start perfecting your craft and working on your craft. Whatever project, whatever idea, inspirational idea you had in the past, that this is the time to go back to that and review it and reevaluate some things, make some changes, make some adjustments, because it was a good idea and you probably walked away from it too soon, or you just didn't have the energy or time to be able to fulfill it or finish it, or whatever the case may be. But now is the time to really be working on your craft, to spend that time and that energy to do that. What else should they be focusing on, or anything else that they need to know in the meantime? Sagittarius. I feel like I need to go to the other cards real quick. Yeah. All right, Sag, real quick. You avoided a disaster. You're realizing that the conflicts that you were going through, they had to end. You're making the separations that needs to be made. You're having a new beginning that's coming in very quickly. Your ancestors are for sure on your side, and they're definitely telling you that whatever relationship this is, whatever situation that this is, you know what it is, it's irreconcilable. So there's no going back. You need to let it go and release it, because there's no going back. Okay? And they want you to step away from there and to fully release that. However you need to release it. Maybe you need to speak up about it. Maybe you need to make a video, a blog, um, go do a podcast or something which your voice needs to be heard in this situation. But most importantly, you need to learn the lesson from the situation so that you don't repeat the cycle again, because you won't be able to move on fully until you've learned the lesson. Anything else before I go to your oracle card? Just know that things will be revealed. Yeah, things will be revealed. So just allow it to come in its good timing. These cards. Yeah, you're going to have an opportunity come through. It's going to be exactly when you need it, exactly how you need it, And you're going to have to be ready to walk through that open gate when the time is right, and you will know when the time is right. But in the meantime, that's why you need to be preparing by, working on your craft and getting your craft together and perfecting it and mastering it, like the magician, like the alchemy and alchemist that you are, so that you can be fully ready to walk through that door, that gate, that opportunity when it presents itself. Because you should be making sure that you are always aligned with source and with spirit, but most importantly, just know that you are aligned. And when that opportunity comes through, that's your confirmation that you've been aligned this whole entire time. This is a new beginning for you. Anything else from this deck for Sagittarius that they need to know in regards to this situation? Oh, you got a divine counterpart coming through, okay? There was conflict, tension, and arguments with this other person or with this particular situation or other person because they weren't your person. They were karmic. Um, they were coming in and acting as, I'm the one, because that's essentially they were learning a lesson as well too. They may have been a chaser, or someone who just very emotional, loving, sweet, probably romantic and all that other stuff, but at the same time, it wasn't a fit. Um, but the one that's coming in is going to be worth the wait. Okay, it's going to be a perfect fit, and that's not just for relationships. That's also for those of you out there who are looking for your the job that works for you, that aligns with your passions and your goals and your purpose that you feel that you are serving in life. You're going to have something that's going to come through that's going to fit perfectly, and it's going to be worth the wait. So please don't rush to settle. Please don't feel like you have to be with someone just because you have a child with them, or just because you were married before, and oh, you shouldn't, you got married 5 times, so what? Like, if you have to let something go, then it's the best for you and that other person. Oh, you got travel. So you're going to be dipping out real soon. You're going to be traveling, going on vacation. It's going to be long distance and probably with family, most likely. So enjoy that vacation, enjoy that time. If it is their arguments or just tension or anything like that, or any type of toxic energy when you go on this vacation or when you go traveling or what have you, like that, just know that your positivity will always trump that negativity. So stay in a positive realm. The card that just fell is just perfectly aligned, where you can show them love and compassion. Okay? Because that's really what they need. They need to know that it'll be okay. And sometimes people project their fears and, they're kind of like guilt. They kind of project that onto other people unknowingly most of the time. And if you have a conversation with them and they're like, and they recognize it after they have that conversation, and then they start taking accountability and start trying to make changes so that they don't do that again, then those are the type of people you want to have stick around. Everybody's not perfect. It's not going to always be perfect and everything's going to be butterflies and rainbows. Sometimes it's going to be dark. Sometimes it's going to be sad and depressed. And sometimes it's just going to be off. And we have to be strong enough to fight through that, especially for the people that we love and care about. Because essentially, we will want the same to be done for us, when we're in times of, you know, dark times, that one person or those few people who were there with you through the end, they gave you the space that you needed so that you could get through it on your own, because you're an independent person, so you're going to try to do everything on your own. But at the same time, you had that love and support around you. And it's not just people who are living and physically here with us, but it's also people who aren't. And yeah, some of y'all might have a little bit of trust issues because of the things that don't happen to you in the past, and you needed the space to kind of like isolate yourself and go in hermit mode so that you could really, evaluate what happened, and analyze it and go, okay, what can I get from this? What can I learn from this so that I can move forward better? And at the end of it all, just let it be. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, there's no action that's required of you at this point. At this point, it's just keep doing what you're doing. Focus in on your craft, speak up when you need to speak up, and then, let your ancestors and your divine team handle the rest, because you're going to be okay. The numbers that you have is 11, 9, 11, and 11, 9. So September might have been an important month for you, or something may have happened in September, or somebody's a Virgo or a Libra that's important to you, that having this type of situation with, or just simply you're about to go into a new cycle that is going to be extremely different from what you're coming out of. So just be happy that something new, a new adventure is coming your way. All right, I'm gonna read your oracle and then I'm dipping. So I can go drink something that I shouldn't be drinking, aka coffee. You got faith, and it reads humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Faith is the archangel who is focused on bringing out our benevolence. She is the twin flame of Archangel Michael and is on a divine mission to help us recognize that humans are basically good and aligned with love. Just like her name, she is all about faith and trust. She reminds us that the world has taught us to believe that we are separate from love, and that if we begin to see the good in others, then we will start to cultivate a loving experience of the world around us. Stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love who has done so much good in the world. You may be going through a personal transformation and feel that you're not getting anywhere. But Archangel Faith is drawing close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. You may be trying to work out whom to trust. First, trust yourself. When you do this and recognize that you are made of love, you will attract those who reflect that love and can enjoy true friendships and loving relationships. Know that good is here to stay. So, yeah, keep, showing that love, and you will attract the type of people that you want to attract into your life. You know, if you haven't been showing that outward positivity, love, and caringness, then you're most likely not going to attract it to you. And if that's what you want in your life, then start showing it, and make sure you you know, give it more to the people who are returning it back to you. Give it to everybody, but give it more to the people who are actually giving it back to you. Don't just be giving it out willy nilly and then expect it in return from everybody, because that you already know that's not the case. That's not what's going to happen in this situation. Just real quickly, I want to know who you should trust. Um, Sagittarius. So it seems to be like a trust issue is going on. So there are people in your life that you can trust, and I really want to direct you and guide you to those people before I leave. So real quick, Holy Spirit, who are the people that Sagittarius, the ones who are meant to watch this and see this? Damn. All right. There's a Scorpio, there's a Pisces. I'm only going to take the ones that flipped upright. So we got the Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So yeah. So the High Priestess for sure, a Pisces, or just any water sign at this point. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You got the Judgment, so heavy on the Scorpio, heavy on the Pisces. You got the World, so it very well could be a fixed sign. That's Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Oh, there's two under there. And then the Ace of Swords, yeah. These are people that you can trust. You got the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. People you can trust. You don't even have to, you know, they'll be there for you. It's one of those things where trust your intuition and your judgment. Um, your judgment calls. You have good judgment in people, and you can assess uh, their intentions very well, especially when you're tapped in and you're in tune with your intuition and you're aligned and you're really hearing your intuition out. You will know exactly who these people are, and you will be able to sense off top what they are about and if they are worth investing into and investing your energy into. And they will also be there'll be a mixture. You'll have people who are older than you, people who are younger than you, and people who are part of your peer group. But they will all be wise. With these two eights that are here and this one and a two, they will be extremely wise, intelligent, and highly intuitive people. So, yeah, trust your intuition. Trust you know what's up. Have faith in people who have faith in you. And know that you got a group of people who really got your back. And they're stable. They're solid people to the end. All right. I love y'all. And I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye.